Finding gifts for a child's first birthday is an exciting yet daunting task, so today I will be sharing with you how I've gone about selecting presents for our son's first birthday. If this is interesting to you, stay tuned, give it a big thumbs up because it really does support my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that bell to get notified when we upload, because we're all about parenting with a plan, and today's plan was to find gifts that are part of his interests but also are going to help aid him in his development. So let's get right into it. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. If it's our first time meeting, my name is Beck and I'm currently a mom to 3. Finneas is turning 1 in a couple of days, and trying to think of some presents for him was actually quite challenging, being our first son. For the last 12 months that he's been on Earth, he has been playing with his big sister's toys as hand-me-downs. Now that it's his birthday, we really wanted to get some toys that were specific for him. And also because our kids are now 3 and 5, the toys are getting older and very loved and used, and so just giving him a little bit of love and spoiling him with some new toys that are just his is really exciting. As always, we have stuck to a budget of $100. That is always our go-to when it comes to birthdays, and we feel that it keeps it really fair. Baby toys are so expensive, I think, because the marketing campaign really tries to hook you in on getting toys that are going to help your child to develop to become a great member of society. You kind of just want to buy anything and everything to give your child the best head start in life. So Michael and I sat down and we were trying to think, what are the areas that Finn is currently showing development in, and he's right in the middle of a Wonder Week. And so what can we encourage him now that he is turning 1 to aid us and to just continue his journey through life. Now, if you've watched our previous video, it was Finneas' first birthday party, and there was actually a toy at the venue that Finn loved playing with, and we don't have it here at home. The girls never showed interest in it, and so we decided we had to get it. And thankfully, all the toys behind me we have purchased through Myers because they had a massive toy sale, which has saved us so much money. And it's also really good because they have a click and collect option. So we were able to order them last night, and then today in Michael's lunch break, he was able to go and pick it up. There are so many activity tables out there on the market, and it is all dependent on what you want and value in the setup. There was a really good one from Kmart, but it is completely out of stock in all the local Kmart areas, and so we had to keep looking. There were a couple that looked interesting, but Finn is really into his fine motor at the moment. He loves to turn things and do the cause and effect. We also wanted to kind of stay away from ones that were just pressing a button. We really wanted to do the interactive toy that would allow him to continue his hand-eye coordination, his little pincer grips, all those sorts of things. And he loved standing up on this. He's only just started pulling up in the last week or so, and so this is a toy that he's going to love, but it also, as parents, is going to help aid him in getting into that walking stage, which we're not pushing onto him at any point. If he is ready to do it, he'll do it, but this is just an area of interest that we're wanting to embrace and encourage. So getting a stand-up activity table is his first present. The second present was actually a really funny coincidence because Michael and I were both searching online for different options, and this toy came up and we showed each other at the exact same time. This walker was something that we wanted to just spoil Finn to have his own, because our current walker is 6 years old and it's also pink because we've had 2 previous girls. To find this on sale, it was an absolute no-brainer and we picked it up. It is a cute little puppy dog, and Finn loves all his dog toys he has from a very young age. Even when he was in a cradle, we had a little snap lock dog that would curl over the bars, and he loved just staring at it and goo-goo and gaga-ing at it. So this toy is really good. It helps aid in walking but doesn't force them to do it. So only when they're ready they are able to use the A-frame. It's pretty stable, but in saying that, in the past our kids have fallen back. But they get the hang of it, and it's a good toy to help encourage walking. Also, the front of the dog itself is very interactive. It has keys on it, and Finn loves keys. It also has some slidey peekaboo things and some musical interactive things. So it's all the things that Finn loves to do. But once again, as parents, it is going to help aid him in his walking once he is stable on his feet from the stand-up activity table. This will be a perfect toy to continue his development to get him to start walking. Now, in a budget of $100, those two items are pretty big ticket ones, but I feel like they are going to be hours of entertainment for him. And as I have said numerous times, they are areas of interest as well as areas of development for him. So our last two gifts are gifts that we know Finn is just going to love for the sake of entertainment. And with our upcoming holiday, we wanted to grab a couple of things that we could use on the plane as well. Oh no. How do I turn it off? Finn absolutely adores music, and that comes from us as a musical family. Every time music plays, Finn does this little side-to-side jiggle. So this was a no-brainer for his area of interest. As he opens up the plastic pages, it will sing the nursery rhyme that goes along with the words, the lyrics on the page. So this is great for a sing-along activity between us and him, but also him just getting to listen to music. And it will be interesting to see if he makes that correlation between the page and the song that comes up, and to see if he starts getting a favorite. The final gift came from needing entertainment when Finn is waiting in his high chair between the girls getting dressed and him starting his own breakfast. And that is a high chair toy. I had no idea that these even existed until Finn, and he is my third kid. The original high chair toy that I was trying to find in Target, I couldn't find at all, and this one I actually wasn't too interested in when I was searching online last night. However, with Finneas being so little and him having a short memory, I showed the toy to him and his face lit up. He loved the little bird that swings in the middle. He loved flicking it and it bouncing back and forth. Once it's out of its wrapper, he's going to get such enjoyment out of it spinning and just being interactive. The reason why this toy is so good for high chairs is because the base has a suction cup. This is also going to double up as a really great toy to take on the plane with us for our upcoming holiday, because we'll be able to put the tray down on the plane and suction it on, and hopefully that will keep him occupied for a little bit of time. But stay tuned for our next video where I'll be sharing what we packed to go on the plane for our holiday. But these toys, I feel like Finn is absolutely going to love and adore. They are areas of interest for him and how he's growing and developing, but they're also areas that we can help aid and encourage when it comes to standing up and him using his fine motor, as well as in the future, hopefully nearby future, learning how to become more confident in taking his first steps, aided and unaided. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope it has helped you if you are on the lookout for presents for a 1-year-old, especially a boy. It can be hard to stay clear from the typical like trucks and dinosaurs and toolkits and stuff like that. So I hope this has helped you. If it has, please give it a big thumbs up. It really does support my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that bell so you get notified when we upload next, because this parenting gig doesn't come with a rule book. We only have each other. And I'll see you in our next video as we prepare to go on holidays. Bye.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle.